Hello.
Oh, thanks so
I'm
much.
Paris. Congratulations to you.
And Amanda. Hi, Joyce. And you have won here for, there we go.
News anchor, WISN. All right.
Good.
You're the best news anchor in the Midwest.
Well, it is certainly an honor, and I'm just thrilled.
Well, what does it take? I'm asking everybody sort of about their profession, and so I want to know, some people might misunderstand what it means to be an anchor and think, okay, it's just reading. So much more than that.
Right. Well, I was really thinking about what I was going to put in my entry, and it's all, there was breaking news. So you have no scripts in front of you,
right.
No producer telling you what to do next. You just have to figure out, know the story well enough, and have the ability to ad-lib about it enough. It was just
some professional, polished.
Mm-hmm. In a variety of settings, too. There's breaking news. I did field anchoring in my entry, as well as questioning a politician, which, as you know, can be a little difficult at times. And then
they're not always keen to be up front,
right,
huh?
Right. And then the lighter things that we do, Summerfest, which is a big music entertainment show in.
We're big Summerfest fans.
I'm a big Summerfest fan.
Fans,
so,
okay.
and then I think the part of anchoring that is the hardest is also the most fun, like you talked about, when you don't have a script, when you have to just kind of connect with the viewer, you have to be clear and communicate information to them. What kinds of stories did you put on your reel?
Well, you are probably familiar with this for all the sad reasons. Waukesha is a suburb of Milwaukee,
right.
And a few years ago during our Christmas parade, someone drove down the middle of the parade, killing 6 people, injuring more than 6 dozen others. And my entry included when the man who was convicted of that was sentenced. And if you're familiar with that at all, he was quite belligerent and talkative in the middle of his sentencing. So as the judge was delivering her sentence, he was arguing with her. So she said, you know what, you've got to leave right now. And so suddenly, our live coverage of the sentencing was stalled, and it was just me.
Cuts to you.
Because our reporters could not,
They're still
even
in the
though they're
courtroom.
there.
You can't be in 2 places at once.
Right. So it was like, okay, how long is this going to go? And I ended up having to ad-lib for about 5 minutes about what had happened earlier in the day, how we got to that point, what the judge was saying, and apparently, I think the other judges who are judging this category recognized how difficult that is, and I'm just so grateful.
5 minutes can go by so quickly, and it can feel like an eternity when you're up there.
Right, because you have no scripts in front of you. You just have to know the story that well and be able to talk.
And you have to be prepared for it to come to you live at any time. Like I said, it was completely. And I think we have a clip of it.
Let's watch.
Yeah.
More back and forth between Mayor Lori Lightfoot and the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott. Lightfoot, of course, asked Abbott to stop sending migrants to Chicago. The city says in just the last week, Texas has sent more than 200 migrants each day to the city, and more are expected in the coming days. On Monday, Governor Abbott had this to say in responding to this whole thing: this is not a Texas problem. This is a problem for the entire United States of America. And then Mayor Lightfoot tweeted this in response to this. From the politician who continues to race to the bottom to score political points, she's talking about Greg Abbott, with no regard for the human lives involved or the consequences. Taking you back out live to Chicago's Kenwood neighborhood.
That was not the correct clip. That was probably one of the runners up here. But Dorothy, you wanted to say a little bit more about what that experience was like.
I did, and I also wanted to talk about why this is especially special and touches my heart. And it's because I won my first Emmy for anchoring in 1997, right after my 3rd child was born.
Wow.
So I remember coming home with the statuette and scooping her up in my arms and doing my happy dance with her because it was so special.
That's so wonderful.
And talk about full circle. She's here with me tonight. And tomorrow, I get to go babysit my brand new granddaughter, who was born 2 weeks ago. And I'm going to scoop her up, and I'll have this one, and I'll do my happy dance with her.
I hope you have pictures with both of these, and you can pair them next to each other.
That's a great idea.
There you go. I mean, oh my gosh, how incredible. Life-changing moments tonight and tomorrow.
What a responsibility. Milwaukee's a great news town, a great town in general. You have 2024, you have an election coming up. It's going to be a swing state.
We're hosting the RNC.
RNC. So you've got a lot on your plate coming up in the next year.
We do, and we always rise to the occasion. And I do want to give a shout out to all of my colleagues at WISN. I'm so honored to be working there. The skill that everyone does their jobs with makes my job easy. And this is what I was talking about.
There it is.
There it is. It is a team effort. It all matters. You can't look good if the reporters don't put you in a position, and vice versa. You help them to look good by handing things off, asking the appropriate questions.
Absolutely, and the director's making us look good.
The graphics were, and I have to say that is wonderful about the Emmys, and is that we are recognizing not just the talent in front of the camera, but so much that is done behind the scenes and how it all comes together.
100%. But anchoring it's a special role in the community, I think. And
Paris would know.
Yes,
Paris is our anchor at Chicago Tonight. Mm-hmm.
But I know that you probably really relish that role to get to connect to people, to get to maybe give them some kind of comfort because you're providing them information and you're kind of connecting everybody together.
Absolutely, and I am embarking on my 34th year of anchoring in Milwaukee, so I am so grateful to the people of Milwaukee for accepting me into their homes every night and continuing to turn to me, and I don't take that trust lightly, and I'm just so
part of it.
Overwhelmed.
Part of being an anchor, people feel like they know you, and I feel like I know you a little bit. Congratulations to you.
We'll see you at the Piggly Wiggly stage at Summerfest next year. All right.
Or at the Piggly Wiggly itself, maybe.
Or at the Piggly Wiggly itself.
Bye.
All right, take care. Have a great evening.